How do we fix it? Sinas Chinam, we know how bad it is. We're still in galus because of it. This is why we're here with all the artsaris. I want to share maybe two simple ideas. We wake up every morning, all of a sudden the first thing we start doing, our mind starts working, starts judging people. We walk into shul, we walk into work, wherever we go, there could be 50 people in the room, we never met them. All of a sudden, our minds start working. He's too chassidish, he's too yeshivish, and we start creating images and putting people in the boxes, and that's what our minds are doing the whole day. How do we fix that? Reuven had a very interesting idea. He said, a dentist, when he meets a person the first time, what does he do? What does he take notice of? He takes notice of the person's teeth, because that's what he does. That's what he's busy with. He says, we have to become also positive. We have to become doctor positives. People who are always focusing on the positive of people. How do we do that? If we would just challenge ourselves, challenge ourselves 3 times a day. 3 times a day to find something positive in another person. You'll see how challenging it is. But eventually, if you do it, your mind will start developing a positive perspective on every person. That will be the first thing will come to your mind when you meet someone. When you'll stop putting them into boxes, you'll put them into positive boxes. And even if they did something wrong, they really did something wrong, how would we react? What excuse would we give ourselves if we were in that situation? But what if someone personally wronged us? How do we react to that? The answer we find the Gemara in Yuma. The Gemara in Yuma tells us the difference between the first Beis Mikdash and the second Beis Mikdash. The first Beis Mikdash lasted only 70 years. Second Beis Mikdash, we're still in galus because of it. Thousands of years. What was the difference between them? The Gemara says the first Beis Mikdash was because of the Gimel Averis Chamuris, the worst Averis. The second Beis Mikdash was because of Sinas Chinam. The Gemara says the underlying difference was that the first Beis Mikdash, they did Averis, but they had B'tachon. Second Beis Mikdash didn't have B'tachon. Seemingly, lack of B'tachon has to do with Sinas Chinam. How's that? Yeshivas tells us, if someone insults us, how do we react to that? If someone does anything wrong to us, how do we react to that? Says the Yeshivas, we have to realize that he's only a shliach. Imagine someone gets up in front of a huge crowd, goes on a mic, and embarrasses us in public. Imagine we went up to the mic and smashed the mic because we were so angry. That's ridiculous. The mic didn't do anything. The speaker did. That's exactly how it is when someone insults us. The speaker didn't do anything. It's Hashem sending us a message. That's how we have to view it. If we have that in mind, we work on our bitachon. That's another idea how to overcome Sinas Chinam.
You got like son of